SDC. I suck, bro. About to have these bitches going banana, Johnny Bravo with the monkey time, SEC.
Shout out to Popular Medium. What's up, it's SDC and y'all checking in. I'm about to answer a few questions today.
It's about hard times, stick to the foundations.
What first got me into music was, I always had a passion for it. I liked listening to different artists, always growing up around dancehall music predominantly too, and then hip hop, and then gospel music in my family. I always just drew me to it till now where I'm at, wanted to start making it my own song.
Cold still deliver. This ain't everything, man. This is just the baseline. Bell will ring.
I had a few inspirations. I had some like artist inspirations of people again who I grew up listening to, like Vybz Kartel, Movado. I'm a J.Cole stan, so growing up listening to him. But I would say my real inspirations came from like the people around me and wanted to influence like their ways and provide opportunities that I could from my viewpoint.
Question saved like I must have been a bass side. I just wanna see if I could go and make the bass rock. Brought my little Missy to the beach.
I create music that tells stories from different viewpoints that of the people around me, stories that I've experienced and like grown from. I tell stories that like people could listen to and relate to, and on top of that be like, alright, nah, I can remember when I was like that. I need to switch up and move on to the better, X, Y, Z and stuff like that.
Waistline, she don't let her guard down, turn out to be a waste of time. Happy that I infiltrated.
I would like to open for somebody that I guess has a lot of fans, so I was like, who wouldn't say somebody like a Drake or something like that? That would be cool to open for him. I would of course put on a pretty good ass show because I'm in front of that much people, but yeah. But favorite artist, for me right now, I'll say J. Cole. He just makes a lot of music that is really like connecting and with his words, and he never fails with any like verse, beat or anything like that, and that's really inspirational and something I want to do personally in my music.
It gets better. Same should be my biggest fan. Yeah, I'm still a small fry, like that I stand on my own. G-double-O.
One message I would definitely give my fans is listen to a lot of context and stuff like that in the songs and what a lot of people, like the message people are really giving. It's really important to understand what you're listening to, and as well you vibe out and all that too on the beat and everything, but there's a lot more hidden stuff in songs that go over a lot of people's heads. Pay attention.
So I won't die. Money ain't everything, but it can solve loads. Never had to go and trick for the cookie. Just kept it low. Good
I've done a project that I put out called Final 7. It has 7 tracks on it, i.e. the name Final 7. And that was like my first start, something I wanted to do. It's like a culmination of different episodes of my life where I was like, alright, this is what pretty much brought me to this part. And it's pretty interesting when I did. I put even the intro at the end to give you like a vibe where you could play it back from forward, and it's pretty dope. And next, what I'm working on is I want to create like a universe for everyone who's interested in me, everyone who's interested in a like genuine story and different perspective of like the game or life. And that's going to be called The Love Pact. And the first installment is going to be the toxic side, which is stories from like me and when I was just in a different place in my life. And you know what I mean? I find it to be pretty unique and pretty different. So I hope y'all really interested in checking out.
Photos, but honestly been feeling like the love's kind of fake. Words say you here, but my mind still ain't changed. SEC, they saying how you supposed to.
I actually plan to drop that by the end of June. Songs will start rolling out, definitely. I'm still deciding which one I want to go with first, but all of them is going to slap, so don't worry. In due time, everybody will get it, but definitely before the summer's over, everything's going to be out for the toxic side.
Keeping up the pesky old behaviors. Honestly been feeling like the love's kind of fake. Words say you here, but my mind still ain't changed. SEC, they saying how you supposed to go and say.
I'll be singing in the shower, be dancing in the shower, we getting crazy in the shower, but as anyone should. That's why I be practicing and coming up with my best like lines. I'll be like, nah, I gotta run and grab my phone. I gotta put that in the notes, like stuff like that. And if you're not singing in the shower, even if you're not trying to be an artist, sing in the shower. You could definitely relieve yourself of some stress. Definitely.
Keeping up the pesky old behaviors. Better keep your distance. Like I'm at the foul line. Before CDC told us how to be outside. Streets had his own guidelines. Make sure that
in terms of writing the song, or like if that's the case, in all honesty, I have 2 processes. If I'm like really trying to give a direct message, in that instance, I'm gonna sit down, pen it out, and think about the context I want to say, because I especially want my wordplay to be sharp. I know nobody just want to hear somebody just talking. And for majority of my songs, if I'm just making a song, I'm gonna freestyle it honestly, and then whatever lyrics I like, I'm like, alright, bet. We going with it.
Prime time on this block of a rock. Played a lot of high stake. That's a couple mistakes. Nonetheless, they still came. Wasn't trying to play safe or going post a safe. We can't hit.
I like collaborating with my friends. Honestly, like I feel like we're really the nicest talent out right now, and that's not even to toot our own horn. But if it had to be somebody, I guess, i.e. mainstream, same way, like J.Cole and them, somebody on the Dreamville camp, especially J.I.D. Like, I feel like people like him is gonna be like, nah, I'm about to like really have to sit here and get this right. Cause those are like forces to be reckoned with, and I want to be with the forces to be reckoned with, cause I'm one of them too.
Stand on two, leaving God give not me. Please don't run and tell your friends about me. Joe making weird dreads, gallus, but I ain't cocky. Still nothing stereotypical about me.
You can find my music on Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, Napster, SoundCloud, YouTube, anywhere you can find music, you can find me. And definitely you can find me on my Instagram at Dre Le King, which is spelled DRELE_KING, like the one that wears a crown, King. So yeah, Twitter as well, Snapchat, all of them is the same. I got lucky, I got the same handle for everything. But yeah, you can find me there.
There's also John deep down in her throat. Funny how we moving militant till we in the vent. V12 when we rolling up gas guzzlers. Watch us ignite, leave them puzzle man. Since 19, everything but push to start. Been pushed now just to start. Keeping that memory like an elephant. For those who are treating me as small as an ant. Cause honestly, feeling love's kinda fake. Words say you here, but my mind still ain't changed. SDC, how you supposed to go and save? Running around keeping up the pesky old behaviors.